Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star, right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, under the lights.
Yeah. Welcome back to Under the Lights. We are your host. I'm Big Mike, and that's my guy, Jordan. What's up, boy? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man, chilling. Just finished watching the game, man. What you dealing with?
Great-ass game. Great-ass Monday night football game. Had a doubleheader. I mean, the first matchup, you know what I mean, we're going to keep it 100. We wasn't really too focused on that. We was watching, you know what I mean, but wasn't too focused on the Titans beating the Dolphins 31 to 12, you know what I mean? So, obviously, you know, the Titans got to win this week, you know what I mean? But that other game, it was off the chains, man. Off the chains for sure, man.
Yeah.
Everything else good with you though today, man?
Yeah. I mean, I'm all right. What's her name called me because she said her boss called. Her boss had to hit her up, talking about she got to come in. So you know, one of them ones you thinking something's wrong.
Yeah.
So she said she's gonna tell me about it later on. But it was something about you know, I think being on her phone or doing something like that. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
These jobs kill me, dog. On your phone, like what, like. Whoa, you know, unless you're working around something sharp, you know what I'm saying? Like what I mean, and I just feel like if you going, okay, I'm gonna give you my preference, how I would be, you know, handling if I was a supervisor, right? See, all the jobs I had, you know what I mean. Everybody know I always had the good jobs, always, you know what I mean, paying good money, getting money. They all know that. So I worked in a bakery. I used to work at Wonder Bread, and I worked at a place called Kraft Mark Bakery too, operating machine. That's where the money is. Getting money in there. You understand?
Yeah, I remember we had that conversation about the Wonder Bread.
Man, listen, getting money. You feel me? But my thing is this: you let your employees know. You set a standard. You know, you set a standard, and maybe this is the coach in me. Maybe this is the stern coach in me. I don't know, but I like if it was up to me. Listen, you can have your phone out. Go ahead. But if your shit fucked up, your machinery and all of that's fucked up and shit like that, and you got your phone out, I'm going to strike one.
Yeah.
You know, that's strike one. You understand? Yep. And really, because you should already come with a strike because you already know you ain't supposed to be on your phone, but I'm allowing you to do it. You understand? So, but you know, you got your people that come to work every single day. Every day, bro. You know what I mean? We grown now. We grown. So the motherfucker, you know who coming to work and who doing their job and shit like that. Don't be looking over these people's shoulder. You know what I mean? Oh, they got a phone out. As long as they shit is cool, it ain't messed up, everything's running and all of that, you can have your phone out. I'm not tripping on that. You grown. That's how you get through work. You know what I mean? I'm not about to. You don't want to sit here standing at attention all day long, nigga. I'm about to walk. I'm about, my shit cool. I'm about to be over there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go over there and talk to them. We get through the day. That's how we get through the day. Nobody about to stand here, or I don't know what your girl do. Maybe she got a sit down job. Who knows? But I mean,
I'll tell you right. It's a sit down job. And
on the phones,
she's answering calls, and she has like about 10 restaurants that she has to know about.
Yeah, and
then people call about the restaurants, and she has to give them the information. And she's their best employee. Yeah, and it's like the only time she's on her phone is if she doesn't have if people aren't calling in, she might call someone. Yeah, be on the phone. When someone calls me, I gotta go, boom, answer the call, and do what you gotta do.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that.
Her manager is all saying she's the best. Like she wants her to train the people. Right. That's how good she's at her thing.
But you worried about me being on my phone, and I'm the one that you want to train. Did you want to get people, to train people? What are we talking about here? It just don't make no sense. These just grown ups. I feel like you weed the people. You know, like I said. If you're a supervisor, this is your team, this is your department, this is your team, you set the standard for your team. I want this shit, I want it done. Yeah. Work together as a team. Like I said, I come from bakery life. That's the ultimate. When we talking about job and shit, that's the ultimate. It's like football. It's the ultimate team sport. You might be pushing a module. You might be taking a module full of dough, full of bread dough. You know what I'm saying? It might fall in the hallway. That module is over 1,000 pounds. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta push the module and get it up and get it going, and don't let the wheels be fucked up on the module. Don't let the wheel, just one wheel, don't let it be fucked up. It's hard to do, and you don't want to stop that module, pick it up. If you may not even know a drop, but somebody might be behind you, like me. I'm a yo. Here, you drop this. Boom, I'm gonna toss it in there. So it's like you help out the people, because if one person fuck up in the bakery, one person on the line or whatever, everything's fucked up.
Yep.
If one person, this ain't like, you got a call center when it's 30. No. This is the operation. It's just think of a race car track, and all around this race car track it starts here, and it goes all the way around. Whether you mixing right here, you dropping the dough right here, you whatever, getting ingredients, whatever the case may be. Just think of it in a circle. It's in a row. 1, 2. It's one. You got to do this first, then this. Well, you can't skip no steps. If you fuck up one thing, everybody's messed up. So it's the ultimate team sport. So I just hate when people, you got people that come to work every day, they do their job, and like you got your girl, you know what I mean? They asking her to train people, but you don't want me on my phone. And hey, listen, I don't know how it is over there. I don't know. But make sure you're training over here. I know with the jobs that I had, if you want me to train somebody, I need more money.
Yeah.
I need more money. Yeah. Because I mean, you don't pay me for that. You don't pay me for that. I'm not about to be, I'm already busting my ass for you. You want me to do extra shit? No. I need some more of that. It is what it is. And they try to overlook that. They try to overlook that sometime. I never let it happen. You give me my shit. So
yeah, for sure.
It is what it is, man. But we're here today. Happy Tuesday, everybody. You understand that we are here to talk that sports. So that's what we are here to do. We just mentioned the Monday Night Football doubleheader with the Titans and the Dolphins. The Titans getting a win, but the game of the night was the Detroit Lions versus the Seattle Seahawks. Your boy Geno Smith. And before we get started, I'm up in this record right now. You understand? I was 5-5 coming in, and then Detroit won, so I got that. We're 6-5 right now, so 6-5.
Tell them because we did bet on the other one, but we called early on.
We called early on just to make sure, new quarterbacks, all that, blah blah blah. So we canceled that. Cool. So I could have been 7-5. Could have been 7-5. You feel me? But shit,
you could have been like, yo, that was. So I respect.
It's all good. So 6-5. I'm good with that. But we just seen, Detroit pretty much, had control over the game with a 42-29 victory over the Seattle Seahawks. Jared Goff had a phenomenal game. He was perfect throughout the entire game. And since I did pick Detroit to win this game, I'm going to go ahead and take it from here. Well, the question is, how good, how good was this performance from the Detroit Lions and things like that on this Monday Night Football game? This performance was very, very, very outstanding. Okay, first of all, like I mentioned, Jared Goff, he had a phenomenal game, bro. He had a perfect QB passer rating. He was 18 of 18 for 292 and 2 touchdowns, and he caught a touchdown pass. So 3 total touchdowns. You understand? The man had more he had more touchdown passes than incompletions. You understand what I'm saying? Like this was, and on top of that, bro, this game was a track meet. It was a track meet from the beginning. You seen the Lions went down there and scored ASAP. I mean, they went down there and scored. It was so fast, quick, fast, in a hurry. But hell, then you got Geno. He put together a great drive, putting together a magnificent drive. He was coming back. Oh yeah, Jared. Oh, that's what you doing, JG? That's what you doing, Golf? I got something for you. Cool. And then you got DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf. See, DK Metcalf problem, bro. And I don't have a huge problem with how he approaches the game. He's a big receiver. He's bigger than your average receiver, okay? He's always bigger than your corner. Always. You're not going to see no 240-pound corner. It's not going to happen, all right? So he likes to go out there, and when he goes to block, he likes to use his strength, his ultimate strength, and that's fine. This is football. But he's in bully mode. You know what I mean? And like I said, that's football. You're supposed to beat a bully. That's fine. You understand? But you get to doing too much. So when you get to trying to run over all of the corners, run over the DB to show you big and you strong and shit like that, doing all that extra shit, you fumble the ball. And this wasn't the first time that he's done that in his career. He has always done that, always trying to run over somebody, do extra shit, and then he fumbles the football. You feel me? Trying to be the bully, whatever the case may be. So, and like I said, it's not the first time he did it. Then you got a 54-yard return for almost a touchdown, which set them up for a touchdown. They went ahead and scored, took the lead 14-0. So with that right there, that ain't Geno's fault. He shot the team in the foot right there. They could have went down, and the way they was moving the ball, that could have easily been a 7-7 ball game. Now you got to play catch up for the rest of the night because you're down 14-0. You behind the 8 ball. You understand?
Yep.
And so they couldn't stop Detroit from scoring at all whatsoever. And then you come out the second half, Geno, boom, another drive, score. Great drive by Geno, and they score. Well, you couldn't stop Detroit all night long. They come with another one. And then for the life of me, when they score again, they make the score 28-20. Why would you not take the extra point? Why would you? Now you want some Nick Sirianni shit. Take the points, man. You already couldn't stop Detroit from scoring. You couldn't stop them from doing what they want to do. Jared Goff was 100% on the completion rate. He was 100%, bro. You feel me? So you shot yourself in the foot. You understand what I'm saying? And listen, so you try to go for 2, and then you missed the pass. You missed the 2-point try, but they give you a pass interference. I didn't think it was pass interference, but whatever. They got it. So instead of going from the 2-yard line, they go to the 1-yard line, and you missed that one as well. Now you behind. Instead of being down 7, you're down 8. And Jordan, right on cue, what happens right after that? We always talk about self-inflicted wounds, right? What happens after that? One play, a 70-yard catch and run from Goff to Jameson Williams, break the game open, 14 points, put the extra point. Now it's 15. But so it's like, why would you do that? Why would you do that knowing you ain't showing no signs of slowing Detroit down? Fuck what the analytics say, bro. This is real life. Fuck those analytics. Well, the analytics say, man, fuck them analytics, man. This is real life. You understand? So, like, they shot themselves in the foot, bro. This is not on Geno. Geno had a phenomenal game. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the man was basically dueling with Jared Goff, and he had a perfect night. You feel what I'm saying? Putting drives together. The pressure was on him. He was getting out of pressure sometimes and making last-minute throws to open receivers. He was playing good, bro. He was playing good.
Forget about the run game. Their run game was on point,
too. And I was about to get there. Bro, listen. Yep. That run game, especially that run with David Montgomery, when he got popped and stayed, and hell, the defender took more the brunt of that. He ended up on his back. This man took off for another 20, 30 yards. You understand? The run game was crazy. The pass game was crazy. The defense was flying around. You know what I mean? So, and I just think, like I said, without that self-inflicted wound or those self-inflicted wounds, you know what I'm saying, with the 2-point conversion, because they got to stop. They had got to stop. Just imagine if you didn't try to go for 2, and if you would have just took those points, and if DK Metcalf wouldn't have tried to be Superman, trying to run over the whole damn team and get the ball stripped. This game could have been tied. It could have been a tied ball game. You know what I mean? So hats off to the Detroit Lions for not letting their foot off the gas pedal. And listen, hats off to the Seahawks. They didn't play no bad game. It's just those little stuff like that, along with the penalties that was accumulating after all of those things happened. It was over, bro. Yeah, yes, all of those penalties that started accumulating. Now you're frustrated. Man, damn, we was this close. You know what I'm saying? So self-inflicted wounds, penalties just killed this game. But shout out to the Detroit Lions. They look for real. They look legit. The offense is potent. You couldn't stop it. In all phases, they was the shit. So big ups to them. They played a great game. So you said about the penalties, right? Yeah. You pretty much nailed everything on the head, right? So now we just talking. Okay. If you said about the penalty, yeah, I'll tell you one penalty. We already know the DK Metcalf thing definitely hurt them, right? Yep. But it was a bit early in the game. Okay, maybe we can make some stops. Who knows? They got the stop though. And remember, they were going down, and you remember what's his name got caught not lined up as a receiver, remember? Yeah. And that was crucial because they was coming down to score, bro. And remember, they get the ball after halftime when it come back, and Detroit wasn't stopping them boys, bro. No. Detroit wasn't stopping them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that in that specific moment, that's low key what killed the game because you wasn't stopping Jared Goff today. No. You wasn't stopping Goff. You wasn't stopping Montgomery. You wasn't stopping Gibbs. You wasn't stopping any of them wide receivers at the moment. They was getting open. He was putting the bread in the basket, my nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Great game plan on the offensive side. Let's not talk about the defensive side because defensive side, they was getting, if you want to talk about Detroit on the, we talk about it maybe a bit later. I mean, defensively, they're going to have to get that shit together or else they ain't going to win nothing, bro. Yeah. I'm going to tell you that right now. But what helped them is this, though. The game plan, you know what I mean? Quick throws. Get him in. Get it out. He wasn't back there. Wasn't no 7-step drops. It was hike, 1, 2, 3, we getting them up out of here. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what you should do when you got Aiden Hutchinson coming off the edge, because Aiden Hutchinson was this close all night long.
Yeah, he was moving in that pocket too. Yeah, he had to get that shit out quick. And when they were coming, he was kind of getting out. They was getting him some trouble. Mm-hmm. So my thing is with Seattle, which I thought that they played well, and I thought Detroit definitely, you was right on the Detroit getting the win, but I always have to go with my West Virginia nigga
for sure.
But I felt that offensively Detroit looked nice, man. They looked potent.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The offensive line. The wide receivers, the game plan. Let's talk about the play calling, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the play calling.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. The play calling was tip top, man.
Yes.
Was tip top. And honestly, the DB or the corner who was defending Metcalf. Metcalf had a good game, but he also didn't have a good, he caused a fumble. Mm-hmm. He was, what's his name, was getting passes on, deflecting balls, kind of bothering Metcalf a bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Metcalf can play. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy. He was giving him some fits. But it's easy to get under Metcalf's skin. Metcalf got an attitude problem. You feel me? You think?
Yeah. I know. Oh, I know. He's easy to get. I'm not saying he's easy to get rattled, scared, but he easy to get rattled. You talk a little shit to him, you get physical with him, because he's the guy. He's the guy that want to get physical with you. But you got somebody that's going. It's like bullies that get bullied. Not saying they got bullied, but you got somebody that's gonna step up to you, talk that shit to you as well. DK Metcalf always talk a lot of shit, bro. You know what I mean? So it's easy to get up under his skin. You know what I mean? You can see it on his face when he's frustrated, for sure.
Yeah. So, to be honest with you, I thought it was a great game. I don't think Seattle should hold their heads low. No. However, they do need to get defensively. If we gonna say something, they do. It was a bit too easy for Detroit, man.
But listen though, it's Detroit. Look at. Okay, and you're right. It was very easy. It was very they was marching downfield like nobody was out there. 7 plays, 70, type shit like that. They were just marching, just woke up and just started walking downfield, just with no resistance. You understand? So, but what if are they just that good? Are they, or is it just the Seattle? They just couldn't get it together tonight. You know what I mean? Mike McDonald is their head coach, but that's the guy from the Ravens last year, bro, who had that defense looking very, very good. So he can bring his mindset over here too. I just think they just got carved. Man, they got carved the fuck up, man. You know what I mean? They got carved up. They got carved up. They got carved up. They got carved up, man. So, I mean, if you think about it, besides the first, they punted. Obviously, when they punted a 1-2 time, but they touchdown, punt, touchdown. Every time, man, plays, and it's not like we talking big plays too. 5 plays for 70 yards. Yeah.
What we talking? Are we serious, bro?
Yeah.
Are we serious?
So do you think not I'm not to cut you off, but do you think this Detroit team, you know what I mean? And I know, like I said, I know it's early. It just is, I know it. You know what I mean? I know we got 13 more weeks of the regular season. I get it. You know what I mean? But is this the Detroit team that we're going to see for the remainder of the year? Not saying it's going to be 18 of 18 for 290 plus. I'm not saying that, but can we see a complete team? Because this is their second year together, with all the pieces that they got. You understand what I'm saying? They got Terrion Arnold in the draft. He's a rookie. You got Jamison Williams back from, I know him he's from Alabama. I know all about him. He the one that had the one play catch and run. You're not going to catch him from behind. You're not. Mm-hmm. Unless you're telling me your DB is a track star. You're not going to catch him. You feel me? So, I mean, do you think this is the Detroit that we're going to see from here on out?
I mean, I think Detroit now, because you already know that they've been pretty much consistent now for a couple of years, and they've been playing good ball, right? So, I think that this is more likely the team that you probably gonna see, and they're gonna be a top team, man, out in the NFC. I think they're a top team in the NFC.
No,
but
go ahead.
Go.
Now this the same division as the Vikings. Or are they going to overtake that spot? I mean, we know the Vikings not going to go undefeated. We know that. I'm just saying, but like, you think this is like, okay, you started off good, but with Detroit, we coming for that. We're coming for that. We're going to go ahead.
I feel that can happen. That can happen. But I mean, am I going to say that San Francisco, they still better than San Francisco?
No. I'm saying as far as the NFC North, because they in the same division as the Vikings. Same division as the Vikings. Do they look like a better team than the Vikings, even though the Vikings got
not right
undefeated?
No, not right now.
Better, so Vikings still better.
Yes.
You got
at this very moment. If you're talking about a complete team, yes, yeah. I take the Vikings.
So you got to okay. So I guess you won't be I guess you got to wait to see till they play each other or what. Unless
8 weeks down, 8 weeks down, like we said before, at least 8 weeks, and then we see at least a bit more. You know what I mean? Because some teams have played not so tough teams, right? Like you got Buffalo, they played some not so good teams. I mean, they played Baltimore, they got that ass raped.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't want to say raped, but they got that ass touched. You know what I'm saying? So.
Nigga went from ass raped to ass touched. You know what I mean?
I know.
Come on now. Listen. Yeah, I know you probably got that baby all over there and shit, man. You know what I mean? Like Puff.
Right, Diddy. That's crazy.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Shout to the Seahawks. They still look good, even in the loss. They still look good. Just those self-inflicted wounds, man. It's like it remind me of Jalen Hurts a little bit, right? You know how he be having a good ass game. Mm-hmm. And then that one turnover could just turn it all bad. You know what I mean? One turnover. I think one of the games he may have been like, it was efficient. You know what I mean? But it's just that one turnover.
Yep.
DK Metcalf wasn't playing bad. You know what I'm saying? But one turnover. Turn the tides just like that. So turnovers is the devil, man. That shit, boy, that's the devil. So,
but I feel like, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I feel like he's so big. Like sometimes I feel like how you could just throw it up to Calvin Johnson, he's gonna make a play.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I feel like he should be able to. If you just throw it up to him, he could just go and grab that bitch. And there's a few occasions where he's like jostling with the dude. When I'm thinking that maybe he need to go make a play, because sometimes you want to throw it up to your wide receiver for the wide receiver to go make the play, right? And I feel like sometimes he wasn't really making the play, man.
It's hard,
because you remember there was one time where they threw it to him in the end zone and it was a free play. It was a free play.
Yeah.
And he threw it up to him and he didn't make the play. Okay, that's sometimes. There's the next one, remember when they had to go get that touchdown in the fourth down, and he threw it up to him, but he was on the opposite side of him, so I would say maybe it wasn't a great ball from Geno. But he didn't make the play again, so I'm not going to put that one on him. But the first one, he could have made that play, bro.
It's hard.
He could have made that play.
It's hard, bro. I'm telling you, it's hard, bro. It's hard, bro. You know what I mean? Calvin Johnson is one of a kind, bro. Calvin Johnson is 6'5", 235, and ran a 4.35. Metcalf a good 6'3". You know what I mean? Metcalf is he's physical. He's big and strong. You know what I mean? But man, it's when you talking Calvin and DK. I'm gonna take Calvin 8 days out of the week.
No, for sure. Me too. 100%. I'm just talking about KQ is big. The corner wasn't that big. You listen. Calvin Johnson hands is on another level. You feel me?
That's a
fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
DK Metcalf, I'm not saying he got brick hands, but he can drop some balls. You understand me? Trust me. Especially he can make some catches, some contested catches, but that nigga can drop some too. You understand me? So it is what it is, man. Shout to the Lions. You know what I mean? Got a dub tonight. Great game for Detroit. Moving on, man. Sticking with the NFL. So the Washington Commanders, they have started their season now 3-1. And they are leading. They are number one in the NFC East right now. You know what I mean? But ahead of the Cowboys, ahead of my Eagles, and obviously ahead of the Giants, where everybody's ahead of the Giants. You feel me? So with the way that this season has started, Jaden Daniels is playing well. You know what I mean? He's playing very, very well. Are the Commanders contenders or are they pretenders?
Like I said before, I think contenders meaning they can win, or they just a playoff team and probably end up like let's clarify that one first.
So okay, in this manner, when I say contenders, I mean somebody that could be a real threat, somebody that is going to contend. You know what I mean, for a division, contend for playoff spots, and contend to make a playoff run as well. You feel what I'm saying? So That's where I'm at.
I think they can win the division.
Damn.
Because remember, I had them winning the division. Remember, I said I got the Commanders winning the division.
You was on some bullshit. You ain't really believe that shit.
I believe that.
You did not believe that shit.
I believe that.
I don't think you. Did you say he was gonna win the division?
Yeah. And I think we put a bet on it.
Did we?
Yeah. You go back to the notes.
I'm gonna have to go back to the notes and yeah. Or you. I tell you what. You go back. I go back to the notes. And you have to find something too, because I don't remember that shit. Maybe it's in my other. It's in my other. If we did, if I wrote it down, it's in there. It's in there. Yeah, man. Like they playing good ball, bro. They playing good ball. Jaden Daniels, obviously, he's playing exceptionally well. Let's be honest right now. He's playing exceptionally well. They have a great balance. Let's be clear with that. They got a great balance. Robinson has been playing really well. Brian Robinson, let's be clear. His last game was exceptional. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like he played really well last game, 101 yards. He had 2 times he's broke 100 and something yards in a game, right? Which was against the Giants as well. He played well in that game. So they have a nice little running attack. Plus with Jaden Daniels as well, right? Like Jaden Daniels can move as well in the pocket. He's precise, man. He's precise. I don't think they make things too difficult for him. He's precise. You know, nothing's going to go to his check down. They have a balanced offense with running and with throwing the football. They carry 37 times today. They carry the ball. That's a lot of times. And I'm very, very, very impressed. He's dynamic. Mm-hmm. This Jaden Daniels, but I don't want to go on and say that they can win a Super Bowl or they go into the conference finals or whatever the hell you want to. They ain't doing none of that thing, but I think they can win the division. And so win the division mean they're gonna be a top 4 seed.
Why not? And then they probably lose because it's a new quarterback. Now all the time you have rookie quarterbacks and going all the way far like that. So. And I don't think nothing like that's going to happen, but I can see them winning the division, especially with the thing what's going on in your division, man. Like, You got to see what's going on in your division at the moment. Yeah. What's going on with your division?
Yeah, it doesn't look too good, but we will be back healthy and whole, so I'm not worried. So So contenders for the division. They're not going to win the division. Let's get that out the way. You know what I mean? And if I don't have it written down, we can bet it up again right the fuck now. You understand? Yeah,
I got to win the division.
Commanders, because I don't want to go back. I mean, it's in the notes, but it's in the other notebook. This is a new notebook. You understand? New one. You know what I'm saying? But let me write this down. Commanders win division. What's the okay? October 1st. Yeah, October 1st, 2024. Commanders win division. Jordan. Okay. So no, they're not going to win division. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say they're not even going to make the playoffs. You understand me? I said it. I said it and I meant it. You know what I mean? It's early. You know what I mean? Let's listen.
Okay.
Jaden Daniels is playing well. Let's not get it twisted. But through these 4 games, he's 87 of 106. That's an 82% completion percentage. That's damn good. Mm-hmm. 897 yards, 3 passing touchdowns and a pick. 47 carries for 218 and 4 touchdowns on the ground. You understand me? But you say the Bucs is a good team. That's what you say. They lost to the Bucs. First game of the season. All right, cool. First rookie game, 37-20. Not going to beat them over the head for that. All right. Okay, you played the Giants and got a dub. Okay, you played the Cincinnati Bengals and got a dub. And then you played the Arizona Cardinals and got a dub. Mm-hmm. They're just not good teams. You know what I mean? And so, and I know they dropped 42 on the Cardinals. You know what I mean? I think it's multiple teams that have dropped 42 on their ass. You understand me? For damn sure. So, I mean, I just got to, in order for me to call them contenders, I got to see it against some better teams. You know what I mean? They got the Browns next. I mean, they might beat them. You know what I mean? Then they got the Ravens. That's a pretty good team, if what you say so. Then they got the Panthers. I think they'll win that one. You got the Bears. That could go either way. You got the Giants. They knocked them out of there again. Steelers. Then you got us twice. You got the Cowboys twice. You got the Saints. You got the Falcons. So if they play these good teams and getting wins and shit like that, then my attitude could change. You understand? But I'm not going to just sit here and just give you – I'm not glad he's doing good, but it's a good thing that he's doing well as a rookie. And, he's starting this year. It's a good thing that he's doing good for him and his team, you know what I mean? But I'm not about to give you they're contenders and all of that, you know what I mean? So for right now, they pretenders to me. It's early, you know what I mean? Looking good to begin, but I don't think it's going to carry over throughout the whole rest of the season.
I mean, yeah, well, offensively, they they're top 5 in offensive.
Yeah, I think you go out there with the Giants and the Cardinals and the Bengals. Yeah, you're gonna have some high numbers.
Yeah, I mean, or you can't. You know what I mean?
But if you don't, it's a problem. The Giants are absolutely terrible.
Arizona, right? And they fought them to a damn near. They could have lost that damn game.
And Buffalo had a slow start. It was down 17-3 and came back and got a dub. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so that's it. I mean, yeah, but listen, when you're down 17-3 and then you come back and win 34-28, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, they scored a whole lot more than you did. You understand? Like when it mattered the most, 17-3, bro. That's 2 possessions. You know what I mean? And then we went out there and beat y'all by a touchdown. You feel what I'm saying? Or by 6 points, whatever the case may be. So, that's the Cardinals. Remember I told you, Kyler Murray, he don't close these games. Kyler Murray he always struggles. He's one of those guys that can go out there and give you. Remember, look what they did to the Rams. Not saying the Rams is a one of them teams like that. Obviously, they didn't have Puka and Cooper got cup and Cooper. I said Cooper got cup. Cooper got hurt in that game too, as well, if I'm not mistaken. But they put up big numbers on them. But Kyler Murray is a guy that can. One day he might give you 30 on the board, and next day he might do this, give you 14. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not the Giants, the Bengals, and the Cardinals. No, that doesn't do anything for me. So I just got to see it against some better teams, and then I can give it a better assess. I can, my tune might change.
Yeah, but I know the Bengals have been struggling, but they fought hard against some teams. It's not like they out there.
That's fine. That's fine.
Slapped up. You know what I'm saying? Like they went out there and they fucked them niggas straight up, nigga.
The Bengals are not a good team. I said it from the beginning. I had them finishing last in the AFC North before the season started. They started out 0-3. Now they 1-3. They're not a good team by far.
About to be 1-4.
Yeah, they're not a good team. So I'm not even pretenders to me for right now for sure. So
yeah, I can't. I think they'd be. Well, I think the Bengals are pretenders, but I got Washington making some noise.
Cool. The Jets. Man, the Jets, they lose a 10-9 ball game to the Denver Broncos. I wasn't expecting this at all whatsoever. I was expecting I think we were expecting the Jets, you know what I mean, to have a good game. You know what I mean? And like, because we was like, who they got next? And we was like, oh, they got the Broncos next. I think they get that game and, try to get some momentum, whatever the case may be. Let's see. Who do we we both picked the Jets. We both picked the Jets to beat the Broncos, and rightfully so. You know what I mean? But like I said, they went out there and put up 9 points, 3 field goals. So how did the Jets, simple question, how did the Jets lose this game? And if you don't mind, you want me to take it?
Yeah, if you want.
Man. So after listening, I heard Robert Saleh, the head coach, and he got to talking about Aaron Rodgers' cadences and stuff like that, and they can be tricky. They can be tricky, but this is the thing: you didn't have those tricky problems in training camp. So don't blame it on that now. You know what I mean? We can talk about the 5 false start penalties that they had. Y'all don't got that. You didn't have that many penalties in training camp for the cadences, and in practice all week with the cadences. Aaron Rodgers' cadences are Aaron Rodgers' cadences. He doesn't come in and do anything different. He's going to do what he does from the moment he's there until game time. And after that, until game time again. So I don't want to hear nothing about that. You know what I mean? Garrett Wilson, your number 1 wide receiver, he was clamped up. 5 receptions for 41 yards is not going to get it done. They couldn't get the run game going at all. Breece Hall had 10 carries for 4 yards. And they had the team rush for 64 yards in total.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? So if you got Aaron Rodgers only passing for 2 1/4 with no touchdowns and sacked 5 times with only 64 rushing yards, and your top wide receiver is in clamps, you understand? You're not going to get nothing done. Bunch of penalties, look sloppy. That defense it don't look dominant like it did last year. Last year, bro, they used to take the ball away. They was taking the ball away. They're not really doing that this year. They're not doing it at the level they was doing that last year. This is the team that said they were one player. They was a quarterback away from a Super Bowl. A quarterback away. Well, you got a quarterback. Don't look like you're close to that now. You remember I had this team as a sleeper. I had him as a sleeper. I'm thinking, okay, remember I said this defense is going to be top 10. I'm thinking they're going to come back in and be the same on defense, getting after the quarterback, causing turnovers, just causing havoc out there on the defensive side of the ball. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking Aaron Rodgers and Tyler and Garrett Wilson and Mike Williams and Tyler Conklin and Breece Hall. Thinking they was going to get it together, but it just don't look like they are. Man, this is the Jets with Aaron Rodgers at the helm, and you get and ain't nobody hurt out there. You got all your weapons. They out there. You only put up 9 points. 9 points. You know what I'm saying? So to me, bro, I just, it looked like. I don't know. I really can't give you like a definitive answer as what the problem really is. You understand? Like he can still spin the ball, and you know what? Listen, maybe is it Mike Williams? Is he not the same after the ACL? I don't want to just be quick to say that he led him in receiving yards. You feel what I'm saying? So I just think maybe the play calling needs to be different. Maybe you got to do other things to get Garrett Wilson involved, your star receiver. Don't just have him outside the number. Maybe I know Garrett Wilson is their number one receiver. I know. But that's Pat Surtain on the other side. If you got a guy like Pat Surtain playing DB, playing corner on you, you know what I'm saying, and you ain't getting no money, it's time for you to move around, man. It's time to make some adjustments during the game, put him in the slot then. Put him in the slot then. Put him on the other side. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know exactly what's really going on. All I know is that defense don't look the same, and that offense can't get nothing going. Is it the offensive coordinator? Is it Nathaniel Hackett? People had a lot to say about him when he was coaching and shit like that. Like when he was in Denver, fucking that up.
He can't hack it, bro. He can't hack it.
Yeah, he can't. You can't hack it. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, like. I wish I could say what comes after that, but I can't do that. You know what I mean? But Buckaroo get canceled and shit. Mm. But yeah, bro. I mean, maybe it's the plethora of things, and maybe you can start with the offense. See, when things ain't going right with the offense, you can look at the offensive coordinator too. Like, man, what's going on? Yep. Like, you got weapons out here. You know what I mean? Like, what's really going on? And so it's like it's a team thing. You can look at both sides of the ball and say the defense don't look like last year, and the offense don't look much better from last year as well. And they had Zach Wilson
but they should be. If they talking about you have one of the greatest quarterbacks of all. And what does Stephen A. Smith say? He's a bad man.
Yeah, yep.
Well, he ain't look that bad right now. Mm-hmm. He don't look bad man at all. Mm-mm. Let's be very clear. No, because I don't care if a team holds a team to 10 points. God damn it, you got to win the game.
Yes.
You got to win the game.
Yes.
So who are you going to put that on? That's the question. Who are you putting that on? Because they don't look like they have anything. They're talking about their running game is supposed to be so good, right? Mm-mm. And he's really good in play action. Motherfucking Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Then why isn't it working?
Play action only works when that run game is going.
It's going well, and the run game ain't going well.
No.
The run game ain't going well. Mm-mm. But it's not like Aaron Rodgers is out there. Like I see him throwing them ball, and I'm not seeing like old Aaron Rodgers, man. I don't know from watching the games, 4 games now. Mm-hmm. This does not look like Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Okay,
I'm be honest with you.
You think you looking?
It does not look like Aaron Rodgers, man.
And like in what aspect is it? The throwing? Is he missing? What?
First off, he's supposed to be one of the best throwers of the football. That's what we talk about, right?
He is.
Like he's one of the best throwers of the football.
Yes.
But also, what is one thing that he makes Aaron Rodgers also amazing, bro?
The non-interceptions.
Never with interceptions, and when he gets out the pocket, he is amazing, bro. Mm-hmm. He ain't look like he can move like that right now. Let's be very clear. He can't move like that. If you get into him, you can get to him. I've seen him a couple of times he ran up, but he ain't running out making plays like that, bro. Mm-hmm. He's not running out the pocket and making plays. So that's one big part of his game that's gone. And he's already one of the best throwers of the football, if not the best thrower of the football, bro. Mm-hmm. The best thrower. And you have that type of receiving core. So it's rather Aaron Rodgers does not look good enough, or the play calling is not good enough at the moment. The play calling, you got to mix things up. I don't know what it is that has to be done, but it ain't looking good, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
It ain't looking good for the Jets.
I don't
it ain't looking good.
Man, when you listen, when you got it's like this. When you got weapons out there like that, bro, and you got Aaron Rodgers or a good-ass quarterback running the show, a lot of times, yeah, I mean, he may not be without blame, but a lot of times, bro, you're going to look at that offensive coordinator like, man, why you ain't utilizing this guy more? Well, what about this, using this guy to his strengths more? And this guy to his strengths more? Why, what's going on? Like I said, Hackett, he didn't have a good name already, you know what I mean, for calling plays and shit. And this is the guy that Aaron Rodgers is cool with. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm a guy, I don't see, this the thing, what I don't like in football or sports, period. I don't want, you know, I want y'all to have a relationship, quarterback and offensive coordinator, cool. But I don't need, hey, buddy, hey, how you doing? What's going on with you? Let's go have I don't need that. I don't need, we were friends, we're hanging out, not saying that they are, but you know what I mean? They are very, very close. You know what I mean? And I think like when you too close to your coach like that, you know what I'm saying? In that aspect, if that's what's going on, it could be a hindrance to your team. That's why I think that's one of the reasons Coach Bill Belichick, he didn't get too close to his players. He didn't get too close. I'm here to coach you. I'm here to win games. We're not about to be buddy, you know what I mean? We hanging out, having drinks and all of that type of shit. That's not what we're doing. We're here to win games. I'm here to coach you because one of these days, you know what? I'm going to have to cut you. Mm-hmm. One of these days, I'm going to have to let you go. And Bill Belichick is a guy, he wants to get rid of you a year before he thinks you're done. Mm-hmm. So we built this relationship. We buddy, then boom. Bill Belichick is about the business. So that brings, you know, attitudes and different shit like that. You know what I mean? So all of that, I think me personally, bro, I think it's time for a change and somebody who's calling the plays. Somebody that's not Aaron Rodgers' friend. Okay. Somebody that's going to go out here and draw up some shit and get these players involved because there's too much talent out there, bro. They got 2 running backs to be exact, Breece Hall and number 0. Number 0 he's from Wisconsin. Big, strong, and he fast. I mean, people falling off of him and everything. He didn't have a great game yesterday. Well, none of them niggas did. They couldn't. You feel me? But Allen? Yeah, him. You know what I mean? But he is a load to bring down. You're not about to just the one person. You're not getting him down. He's one of those type of guys, and he's quick and fast, like a Jonathan Taylor. The Wisconsin running backs is always big and strong and fast. That's what they breed. You feel me? He's like that. So to have those 2 guys. And Mike Williams and Tyler Conklin at your tight end spot. Not saying he's a world beater, you know what I mean. And you got Garrett Wilson and shit. Man, it gotta be something with that coordinator, bro. It has to be, you know what I mean. But the team as a whole as well, because like I said, the defense is not taking the ball away like they once was. So I think that's a big issue too. So maybe it's a team thing and whole on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, it maybe is. It maybe is, and you know, because I don't want to go crazy off they wins too. They beat the Patriots, the lonely Patriots. Yeah. And they beat the lone motherfucking Tennessee Titans. Bro. Yep. And Tennessee Titans ain't nothing to sniff about.
And listen, and they barely beat the Titans.
Yeah, 24-7. Yeah, they barely beat them.
I'm talking last minute score type shit.
Yeah, barely beat them.
Struggled all game type shit.
Yeah, and then when they played a good team, you seen when they played San Francisco, they did not look good. Yeah, and then when they played yesterday, Denver ain't no thing to sniff about. Okay, let's say that's a terrible performance, bro. No. How many punts did you? The first half, bro, was the least amount of yards I think almost ever.
Yeah.
In a game, bro, it was terrible. It was a terrible game. Like we want to say maybe the defense was on point, maybe, but like. It wasn't good, man. It wasn't good, bro. It wasn't good, man. And maybe the play call needs to be a bit different. You gotta do, you know, maybe you need to go get Andy Reid, man, and go get the Kansas City play calling.
Let me tell you something. When Andy Reid leaves Kansas City, he's retiring.
Yeah,
he's retiring. I wish he was still in Philadelphia. Andy Reid has always loved him. He's even though we didn't get to win the Super Bowl, we lost to the Patriots on the last second field goal. That's when the Patriots was in their heyday. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's when T.O. he was out 6 weeks. Had a broke leg, fractured leg, came back and still balled out. Donovan McNabb, man, he just don't get me started because I'll be on here for another hour. Don't even get me started. But, you know what I mean? Andy Reid is always going to be loved in Philly, bro. He's never going to get booed in Philly. None of that. He was a great coach, you know what I mean? And he's probably Philadelphia fans happy for him that he got Super Bowls and shit. Not happy that we lost to him, you know what I mean? But happy for Andy Reid because he was here and he get much love in Philly. He'll probably still never pay for a cheesesteak in Philly ever.
100%.
You know what I mean?
So I have a question. This is the question. If the Jets don't do nothing this year,
I was just getting ready to ask you. Go ahead.
Yeah. What is your next move?
My next move is to go get me a new offensive coordinator and to get me a legit another weapon in the passing game. Maybe a better tight end.
Another one.
Yeah, maybe a better tight end, because I think Mike. You always got to have a third receiver. This is not you. This is a passing league. You know what I'm saying? These pass rushers is getting to you. You know what I mean? You want to have three receivers. You know what I mean, and a tight end. So depending on how you like to run your sets and how your offensive coordinator likes to call his plays and shit like that. He may not want to go 5 wide all the time. May not, but at least you got people in place that can go out there and produce and help you win, that can beat coverage. You got, you know what I mean? So you don't want to have a team to where you can take this guy away and make everybody else beat you and shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't think that's what Denver did. I think Pat Surtain just did a number, you know what I mean, on Garrett Wilson. And with Mike Williams coming off of the ACL, Mike Williams was never a number one either. Keenan Allen was that guy. Mike Williams was good, real good. But true number one, no. You know, no. But
yeah,
we shall see. But I think Hackett, I think it's time to.
Yeah,
he didn't have a good name. He didn't have a good name anyway. Calling plays, he didn't have a good name. You feel me? So
can't hack it, bro. Can't hack it, bro.
He can't hack it. I wish I could say it. Let me ask you a question though. What is this next few weeks going to look like for the Jets before we move on? They got the Vikings next in Minnesota. Well, that's in London because it's at 9:30. That's one of those. I'm probably Germany or London game. Let me see. Wait a minute. We'll make sure I'm right.
That might be better for me. Finally,
it's going to be.
That's better for me.
Damn. Where is it at?
What, you looking at the time of the game?
It's 9:30 a.m. I just want to know if it's in Germany, it might be in one of those Munich.
In London.
It's in London. Okay, London. So yeah, that's one of the London games. So you saying that's an L for them, right?
Yeah, that's an L for them.
Man, so what about?
That's a fat ass L for them.
Okay,
mark my words.
I think the Bills will get them too in New York.
You think the Bears?
The Bills.
Oh, the Bills gonna get them. Maybe.
I think the Bills will get them. What you think about the Steelers in Pittsburgh, 8/20, October 20th?
That defense, they gonna be all over that defense. I got Pittsburgh in that game.
They got
got Pittsburgh in that game.
Patriots again. Then they got the Texans, the Cards, the Colts, the Seahawks. Man, it could be a rough year for it could be a rough year for the Jets, bro. We could.
Oh my!
It could be a damn rough year. They might remember we was talking like, man, this could be the conference or the division that got 3 teams to go to the playoffs, or it could be the AFC North team. Well, we know the Patriots. We know they're not going. Well, we know Miami. That's a clear cut wrap. It's over with. You know what I mean? And from the looks of it, look like New York. You know what I mean? Looking at their schedule based off the way they're playing now. All right, we ain't saying they can't get better. We ain't saying that, but right now, no, don't look like they're gonna be making it either. It's gonna be tough for them to get there. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's gonna be tough. So we shall see, bro.
When you talk about Miami, am I gonna go after Bryce Young, or you say no? Think about it now. You know,
it's something you should definitely look into. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, just because you got Tyreek and you got Jalen Waddle, that don't mean you about to see the field better. That don't mean you about to. I think he need to learn, bro. He need to sit back and. I'm sorry. It's okay to take a back seat, bro. It's okay, bro. I like.
Where did Young come from?
Huh?
Where did Bryce Young come from?
Bama. Yeah.
He comes from Bama, right? Bama usually top recruits.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's playing with top tier talent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So then you bring him to Carolina.
Yeah, but you talking about NFL defense versus college defense.
I hear you.
It's totally different.
But hear me with this though.
All right.
Because we've seen it multiple times where an organization can really ruin people.
Oh, yes. Look at Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. Look at Baker. Look at Baker.
Man, listen.
It's not like Baker was terrible, but Baker went over there and what?
Look, this what I want to say about that real quick before you keep going. When Baker was in Cleveland, bro, you know why I was watching? Because I wanted to see what Odell was going to be doing with him and Baker. Mm-hmm. I watched every week. and I promise you, bro, he was overthrowing Odell. He was throwing the ball out of bounds. Odell, how you hit? Okay, I'm Odell. I got my dude beat by 2-3 steps. You throw the ball in the back, hit me in the back. How you hit Odell in the back of the legs? How you hit the DB that's guarding Odell in the back? He just wasn't putting the ball there. Odell, he still had that spark. He still had that spring. He still had that speed. He was still getting open, bro. He was. If Baker was placing that ball right back then, they could have been better back then. You know what I mean? But
he brought them to the playoffs. He did do that, and he got a victory in the playoffs as well.
With who?
With Cleveland.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You hear me? He's capable.
Well, he went over to Carolina, and Carolina's bro. Carolina,
for sure. Yeah,
Carolina,
Carolina is that's not nowhere. I can promise you, Shador ain't going there. I can promise you, it's certain places. You know what I mean? That they're not going to allow. They ain't even going to take the call because listen, it ain't about the money no more. I mean, you want to get money? Shador riding around in a Cybertruck. They got diamond watches. They got millions of dollars right now. Right now. So why he not want to, bro, I'm telling you right now, John Elway did it. He didn't want to, he told the coach, he said, if you draft me, I'm going to baseball. Eli Manning did it. Nope, not doing it. It's places that certain people, they not going to go. So this won't be the first time. It's been like this for years, bro. This won't be the first time. I can promise you Shador ain't going there.
But then I have a question then. If we on this topic now, we on Shador for a second.
Yeah.
If we on Shador right now we got to think about the bottom teams in the league.
Yeah.
Who's going to take Shador right now? Like, who's going to take him? Chicago's not taking him.
No.
Chicago not going to take him.
Mm-mm.
Let's go to another team.
Denver? They're not going to Denver. They're going to, listen, Shador Sanders is going to go somewhere where he can go in and not be put in a Bryce Young situation, a Sam Darnold situation. You understand? It's not about going number one overall, I don't think, because a number one overall team, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good.
But he number one over. He wants to be number one overall, bro. He's going to be a top pick. He's a top pick.
Jordan, wait till the draft come. Wait till the draft.
You don't think he's going to be a top pick?
Listen, he's going to be a top pick because that's what the stats and everything calls for.
Yeah, 100%.
whether he wants to go there or not. You know what I mean? That's the issue. That's the issue, bro.
I'm looking at the teams. I'm like, Miami.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like that could be a destination because they got weapons. Man, can you imagine Shador with those dudes out there? Shador's better than Tua. I say it right now. He's better. Yeah, he's better than Tua.
Led the league in passing.
I don't care. He's put Shador in that. Put Shador in that with Tyreek and Jalen Waddle right now. I guarantee you he'll do better than I guarantee you he won't do no worse. I guarantee you that he's a better thrower of the football. He can see the field better. Yes, bro. He's a better quarterback than Tua right now, and I stand on it. Right now. I don't care about you throwing a bunch of slants to this Tyreek and they taking it for 70 and 80 yards all the time and shit, or big yardage. No, Shador can put the ball downfield with pinpoint accuracy. Tua cannot.
I mean, so you're saying Miami, but if Tua leaves, the Giants, Carolina, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Atlanta.
They just got Kirk Cousins and they drafted Michael Penix Jr.
And they exactly. So Cleveland, is he gonna go to Cleveland?
Listen, Jerry Jeudy, Amari Cooper, David Njoku, that defense will have a different spark behind Shador Sanders. I promise you that.
All that money though. I don't know all that money they gave. What's the name, man?
Yeah, for sure. But listen, you're gonna have to still look forward to the future. So this would be his third year on this contract. So going into next year would be the fourth year. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think they're about to. They're gonna try to get rid of Deshaun and try to get something for him. I see it now. I just see it.
So who you so okay, so
we just gotta
call it right now. Where do you think he would go?
Like a Miami. You know what I'm saying? Who else did we just name? We just Miami. Who would you say?
The Giants.
Oh,
Giants,
not the Cleveland. You know what I mean? The weather ain't nothing. You in Colorado. It ain't nothing. You ain't worried about no weather. It snows like a motherfucker. It's cold as hell. It's cold as them motherfucking Colorado mountains and shit. It's cold as hell. You feel me? So the weather's nothing. You're going to want to go somewhere where we give him a chance to win.
Him to the Jets and make him like learn under Aaron Rodgers?
Man, that's going to be too much turmoil. It's going to be that's going to be too much. Aaron Rodgers, you draft a quarterback, Aaron Rodgers going to be, nah. It's too much. It's too many. That's too much. You got Aaron Rodgers. He's already a diva. And then you got the stuff to – so as soon as Aaron Rodgers something – I'm talking about one little mistake. Shador. They're going to be calling for his name, bro. And you don't want that behind – you do not want that going on. In New York? No, you don't want that.
I'm with you.
All right. So, I don't think the Jets going – I said they was a sleeper, but I'm think I'm absolutely wrong about that. So it is what it is. So transitioning to the NBA, we mentioned the NBA season is approaching. You got media days going on. Boys is out here looking different, whether they cut their hair, got braids, got new beards, all of that. You know what I mean? Did you see Jokic, man, when they asked him about the media? He was like, I don't know what they do this every year. It's the same. It's the same thing. That is one non-shit. This dude was more happy with his horses winning something than winning a title.
I gotta respect it, man.
No, for sure. That's somebody who don't care about the spotlight. I just want to play basketball. And listen, I want to play basketball and go back to Serbia.
100%.
I don't want to go out on the. He didn't want to go to the parade. Did you see him in Serbia though with his people and stuff? His country. You know what I mean? They that's where he over there dancing. You know what I mean? So that's where he's more comfortable.
Ain't no joke over there in Serbia either. I'm telling you that.
But bro, Serbia is one of them. That's a. Nah, you ain't nah. That's one of them countries. Like, I don't know how deep. You know what I mean? Shit happens over there. I know a lot of shit happens in countries like that in Serbia. You know what I mean? Like countries that's poor. You come from nothing, you know what I'm saying? Is the rules is different, the laws is different, all that. You know what I mean? You will go over there and get your head chopped off. You feel me? For sure. Yeah. But my boy Joel Embiid from my Philadelphia 76ers, I see the sources say he dropped 25 to 30 pounds with plans of having a healthy playoff run.
Yeah.
What are you, or should I say me or we, expecting out of Joel Embiid this season? This is simple for me. I came out here and said it already. I said, I want to see you healthy all season long. You got Tobias Harris is gone. The replacement is Paul George. He's better. He's better than Tobias Harris. You still, and I'm assuming, you know what I mean, hopefully he comes in and he don't pull a Tobias Harris on us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But you got him out there. He should be active. Tyrese Maxey, Andre Drummond, Eric Gordon, Reggie Jackson. And you know what I mean? We got a squad, bro. It's going to run through Joel Embiid as always. Be healthy. I'm glad he dropped 25. If that's the case, I'm glad he did. He was big as hell. You feel me? And still moving like that. Remember I told you ain't supposed to be that big moving like that. I told you my cousin seen him in Philly, was like, God damn, that nigga is fucking huge, bro. You're not supposed to be moving like that. That's why I think Shaq is one of the greatest athletes ever. To be
young
that,
Shaq, bro?
to be that young Shaq. I ain't gonna say old Shaq. Even still, an older Shaq, he wasn't as good, but to be getting up and down that floor at 7'1", 330 plus, and agile and jumping up and down and dunking, and it wasn't like, Shaq, he's 7'1", but Shaq can actually jump a little bit too. He can jump a little bit. You know what I mean? So, you got some 7-foot guys, they just tall and they just long.
Yeah.
But Shaq can actually jump. He'll go up and get your shit, catch the oop, all of that. You know what I mean? So, one of the greatest athletes ever. But hopefully with him dropping his weight, I hope he still has power. You know what I mean? And even still, he'll still be bigger than 95% of the damn big man there. But what I know, he was quick with his size. So I think this will add more quickness. You know what I mean? This should take some weight, some pressure off of them knees. You understand me? Hopefully. You feel me? Because like I said, they don't make different knees. Let me quit saying they. God doesn't make different. He doesn't make 5'8" guy knees. He don't make 7 foot knees. Everybody's knees is the same. So, 7'2", 280, 290, jumping up and down, running up the court, and landing and stuff. It's a lot of pressure. But I'm going to want to see him maintain his health. I'm going to want to see you doing exactly what you was doing last season. You know what I mean? And because he can. It's not a fluke. It's not he got lucky. It's not an anomaly. No, that's what he can do. He can do 35 and 12, and he can do that. So I want to see that again. It doesn't have to be necessarily 35. Maybe 32, 33. Maybe Paul George got some more points. Maybe somebody chipped in other places. But be the leader of the Philadelphia 76ers. Be healthy throughout the playoffs. And I want to see a finals run and winning it. I don't want to just get that. I want to win it. I don't give a fuck who on the other side. I don't care who's in front of us. As long as you healthy, bro, and we got and people is out there with us, you're going to have to lead this team. I don't want to see nothing else. And listen, congrats on the 3-year, $193 extension, $193 million extension. He's worth every penny. He's worth it by far. You feel me? So he's going to be with us through 28-29 season. You feel me? So I want to see a championship. I want to see health. And like I said, if we go out there and lose, it better be not because, you had 15 points in game 7 or the closeout game, you stunk it up. No, I want it to be because we went down swinging at the last minute and maybe we just couldn't get no stops over there, over here. We was battling back and forth. And we was swinging like motherfucking Muhammad Ali all the way to the bell rung. Period. So I'm looking for a finals run, a championship run with health. That's what I'm looking for. Nothing less. I don't give a fuck about fuck that Eastern Conference Finals. NBA Finals. And when you get there, take care of whoever's in the West. Don't care who it is.
I mean, I don't know. So what's the question? Because I need to make sure I'm on the right path.
What are you expecting from Joel Embiid this season?
Well, I mean, Joel Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, like those guys are always kind of probably going to be in the MVP discussion because of the numbers they put up.
I don't even care about that. I want you to have an MVP performance, but I don't give a fuck about you piling up no MVP. I don't care.
Well, I think it's going to be natural that he's going to be up there.
I'm with you. If he do it, I'm going to clap him up. Okay, what's next?
Yeah. But my thing is, as soon as Paul George went over there, there's no excuses.
No,
I don't think that he's probably going to have the exact same numbers like what you were saying,
right?
Because Paul George garners a lot of attention. He's going to take a lot of shots and probably take some shots. And they also have Maxey there as well, who's also a penetrator, a dude that's going to give you 20 to 25 points a game. And Paul George is in the same realm, 20 to 25 points. Probably around the 23 to 28 points range. Paul George.
It might not be that this time. He might be the 18 to 19er. You know what I mean?
I don't know. The thing is, because he's such a great player, there's I don't think he's at that Chris Bosh type where he's gonna he gets buckets, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He gets buckets. So, and to be honest with you, I think for Joel Embiid, I think maybe he does need to kind of just maybe tone it down and let others around him do a lot of the lifting as well, because he wants to be healthy going into, because every time he's hurt, man. Yeah. Every fucking time he's hurt.
Time.
So you know what I'm saying? I think that he's going to need those two boys. And those two boys can get the job done. And now he has a squad to the point where they can beat by committee. They can beat teams by committee. So you got Eric Gordon that can come in there and provide a punch. Is Kelly Oubre still there?
Yes.
Is he still there?
Yes.
Yeah, he's still there. That's defense, 3-point shooting, right? That's energy.
You remember that was the first one I said I want it back. We got to bring him
100%,
back.
100%. You want to go big? Okay, we go big. Let's throw in Andre Drummond in there as well. That can grab some boards. That can provide defensive stability as well with Joel, especially if Joel's in foul trouble or whatever the case may be. They got plenty of options out there, bro. Let's be very clear. So
don't get no foul. Don't get no foul. I don't want no foul trouble.
Well, I mean, it's gonna happen.
I know. I'm just saying, but that worries me because Andre Drummond in the game for Joel Embiid with foul trouble. Where the spacing there? They ain't worried about him at all.
That's facts. But then now that's why you got Paul George.
I get it.
That's why you got Paul George.
I'm with you. But you got somebody down there that you ain't worried about shooting nothing. You know what I mean? But I'm with you. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah. So for me, it's a championship. That's what I expect from that roster.
Yep.
And to be honest with you, if it's not a championship, it's a disappointment of a season.
Yeah.
And it's very simple as that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With that type of roster, like I expect you to at least be number one in the East. I don't give a fuck what we talking about. I'm not talking about no Boston. I'm talking about Philadelphia, nigga. And if any of these niggas want to come on the pod and talk about it, we can talk about it. Boston should not be the number one seed. I don't give a fuck what anybody talking about. That Philadelphia team is stacked, nigga. And the only reason maybe if Boston would to get it is because of the camaraderie that they have and the chemistry that they have.
That's
probably what's going to give it them.
That's what I was going to say. Boston, they've been together. And bro, I mean, and it take a long time when you got we got multiple players. It take a while, you know what I mean? But so with that being said, I'm not caring about no number one seed. I do not care. I do not care about that. God damn it. I'm sick and tired of injuries. I'm sick and tired of coming up short. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So this 25 to 30 pound loss you did, it better work. It better work. Paul George, Maxey, Oubre, Drummond, Jackson, Gordon. Yeah. Expectations are here, right now. It ain't next year. Oh, next year we go. Oh, in 2 years. No, motherfucker. 24-25 season. One of these right here. One of these. Shouldn't be. I don't care about no number one seed. I don't care about no MVP. You play like an MVP or you want to. You win it. Congrats to you. You don't get fucked. Move on. You already got one. Cool. Play. You want to play. You get defensive player of the year. That's cool too. That's the right direction. Fine. Do it in the playoffs too.
Yeah.
First round, second round, third round, finals. We parade. We parade in Philadelphia on South Street. We parading. Nothing else.
But this is another thing that I don't know how it's going to be, but I know Paul George is definitely better than Tyrese Maxey, but is Tyrese Maxey the second player on that team, or is it Paul George?
No, Tyrese Maxey is. Tyrese Maxey. Yeah. I don't want Tyrese Maxey to lose nothing. Tyrese Maxey is ascending. Paul George ain't still ascending. He may be just right here. Or he might be, how you look at it, how you look at the stock that goes like this and shit like market. That. Yeah, he may not be, he ain't ascending, bro. He might be neutral, or he just might be taking that first. You see my hand? You see my hand is straight? You see that? My fingers are straight. He might be on the way. He's on the backside. Paul George ain't no spring chicken, bro.
34, I think.
34.
Right?
This is like year 14 to 15. You feel me? He ain't no spring chicken. So, and he be having little knick-knack, paddywhack injuries too now. You feel me? So, hey, listen, I know he needs them. I'm not saying he don't need them. Use them. But when it come down to it, when it come to fuck down to it, number 21, you better be the man. I don't care. I do not care. Period.
21 be the man.
Yeah.
Well, you better tell him to start shooting them jumpers then. Or you care about him shooting jumpers?
Who?
Should you bring that shit down low?
You talking about
Joel Embiid?
But he can do that. The man gave us 50 or 40 with all jumpers against the Knicks. He got that. He got that type of talent. So if it's he does a plethora of both. He does a plethora of both. Are you asking? Do I want him down more?
Yeah.
Listen, ain't nobody gonna just let Joel Embiid just work down low. You know what I mean? So you're gonna take what the defense give you. You feel me? But I mean, I would always love Joel Embiid to start at the block. Always. I told you before. I hate when he come down and he stand at the 3-point line. I know you talented. I get it. Post up down low. They can't stop you from getting on the block. Post up down there. Start by the rim. Work inside out. You know what I mean?
They have a lineup that they can put out there that's 3-point shooting with him. Mm-hmm. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Is it Doc Rivers the coach?
No, nigga. Nick Nurse, fool.
Oh, frig, Nick Nurse.
The hell, Doc Rivers ain't got no job.
Yeah, Doc Rivers is not the coach. Doc Rivers is with Milwaukee.
No, is he still there?
He's in Milwaukee. He's in Milwaukee.
Okay, more power to him.
He's in Milwaukee.
Go ahead. More power to him.
Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse a good coach.
For sure.
Nick Nurse a good coach. Yeah. So Nick Nurse, I hope that he puts up. I want to know what his offensive, like the Lakers, how JJ Redick said how he wants them to play now. So I wonder what Nick Nurse, has in mind now that Paul George is over there. You know what I'm saying? And how he's going to incorporate that type of firepower into their offense. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be exciting to see how they, how we come out. You know what I mean? Whether it's slow or whatever. I don't want to see no slow start. I don't want to see no slow start. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see
You shouldn't.
I don't want to see that shit. I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't want to see that shit. So, sticking with the NFL. Media.
NBA?
I'm sorry. Damn. NBA. Sticking with the NBA. Damn. My boy LeBron King Goat James is what I call him. You feel me? It's media day and shit going on. You know what I mean? So they was asking LeBron a few questions and he had some things to say. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you hear what LeBron James responded with to the media. You know what I mean? Here we go. Right here. Check this out.
At my age, the miles that I have, and to be able to play at the level I played at. It gave me even more a sense of, I do have a lot in the tank, a lot. And I can help a big part of a team win the ultimate and whatever, if it's gold or if it's a Larry O'Brien trophy or whatever the case may be. I could still get it done. So that was pretty cool just from an individual standpoint to know that you could be out there with the best players in the world and still be able to have a big part of it, not only on the floor but off the floor too. So that was dope.
So he said he's got a lot left in the tank. And this question, and this was coming off of, there was with his Olympic performance, you know what I mean? Things like that as well. He's got a lot left in the tank, you know what I mean? So you heard what the man said. He can still contribute to winning, whether that's a gold medal or whether it's a Larry O'Brien, you know what I mean? Do you agree with LeBron James' comments?
He's your player, so you go ahead first, man.
Okay, so
I'll let you know what's up after.
Okay, so he said a lot left in the tank. Well, I would be the wrong person to say he doesn't. Does he look like he's losing any gas? It don't look like if you want to say, he don't jump as high anymore, or he's not as fast as he used to be. You know what I mean? He's fast enough to still do what he need to do. He still giving you 25, 7, and 7 in year 21 going into year 22. You know what I'm saying? And when LeBron James is on the floor, you automatically see the difference. We can just talk about the Lakers. I ain't even got to get on the Olympics. We know what that told. We already know what that is. You know what I mean? Let's talk about the Lakers. Look at the point differential. When he's on the floor, when he's off the floor, what is it? Minus 91 or some shit like that. And all year long, I come out, even all the time. I always say when LeBron is off the floor, things are different. They turn into a one-on-one team. They might have a 10-point lead when LeBron sits down. Try to get some rest. The lead is deplenished. ASAP. Got to get back up, and then he come back in the game. You see playmaking. You see steals. You see fast break points. You see him getting a shot, and things is different. Not saying they don't lose the lead when LeBron is in the game. I'm saying countless times when he's out of the game, it always diminishes. Every time I watch the Laker game, I say, okay, LeBron sent down. Let me see what they do. Every time without fail. Every time. And I got my shit. Every time I watch a game, I'm in work mode. I got my shit with me. And I'm like, what are they doing? Why is it one-on-one? It's like, you shoot it. No, you shoot it. If you miss, we go. What? No. We need playmaking out here. So you mean, like I said before, you mean to tell me look at some of the top teams, the team that you think is contenders. You don't think if LeBron James was in Boston, let's say, hey, Jason Tatum, you go to LA. Boston will be doing what they was doing, if not better. The same thing in motherfucking in Denver. You don't think he can do that with all the shooting that they got? Hey, Jokic, you go to LA. You don't think they'd be doing that or better?
Hell, what?
Yeah.
Oh, Jokic to LA or LeBron to Denver?
If LeBron was in Denver with the help that they got around, listen to me. I'm saying it. Listen to me. LeBron can still penetrate the lane. They shoot a lot of open threes because Jokic creates those shots for him. LeBron James can do the same thing, and on the defensive end, LeBron can clamp down still and make stops and get things done. Don't tell me they couldn't be doing the same thing with what they doing in Denver if LeBron was running the show. You think they could be doing that in OKC? Huh? With all the young boys you got around him? The way he could. So yes, I still think he could be a big piece to winning. We know he's not going to be around for gold. If that man is around for gold in 2028. God damn. But I don't think we're going to see 4 more years. I would love to, but I just don't think so. But, hey, if he does, more power to him. I'm going to be watching. But to get a Larry O'Brien, he could definitely be a big piece. You just got to have the other necessary pieces around him. You got to have consistency around him. If it ain't no like this team right here, this team that they going into the season with, it's the same team last year. It was no consistency. How many times did I come out here and say, LeBron and AD, they outplayed Jokic and Murray? It was everybody else. They was consistent, and we were not. So if with these players, no, you're not going to win no championship unless you're telling me they about to be consistent on a nightly basis. But you put him with a team, they got pieces around that's consistent, they most definitely could be he could definitely be a piece to go win a title. And that's facts. And I'm standing on that.
Yo, let me, oh my Lord. Listen, this is I think this is where the question is kind of a bit, could he be a piece for a team to win a chip? Hell yeah, he could be.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. But not this team.
No, I just said that. Hell no.
But not this team.
No.
And that's where it is 100% not true. If he's talking about in LA, the Los Angeles Lakers, then hell the fuck no, LeBron James cannot. He's not that guy anymore to do what he did in Cleveland and them type of times where he can carry a team like that to the finals easily.
Listen,
that's not it no more.
But listen, no,
it's not it.
Listen, you can't say that. You know why? Because the team when he won the championship in Cleveland, they were more consistent than these players that they got now. That's a fact. You feel me? I'm saying you got to bring some consistency around that man. And on top of that, he said he could be a piece to a team that can still contribute to winning, whether that's gold or whether that's, he didn't necessarily say LA. If you pay attention, he didn't necessarily say LA. I don't think this team, I said it myself, this team to win a title, we don't have the evidence, bro, to come out here and that would just be me being a fan. I told you myself, no, bro, it's not enough. No.
Yep, but he's talking about, I think clearly we know he's talking about just in LA. Like I know he's not talking about like he's on LA, so he
didn't specify that though.
He can bring. He didn't specify, but sometimes you got to read in between the line. I am talking about.
I read between them real
going
good.
To Milwaukee. Well, duh, if you was on Milwaukee with Giannis and Dame, man, of course you guys can win a fucking chip, or you can be a beautiful help to that team. You go to Golden State, just pop him on Golden State. Of course, you can be a piece in a winning championship or whatever the case may be. But him right now, this LeBron James, it's just the impact that he has on the court is not as big as the impact that he had when he was back in the day with Cleveland and all that. It's not an indictment to him. The nigga's almost 40 or he's 40. How old is he?
He'd be 40 in December.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is not a diss to him at all.
3 months.
Yeah, this is not a diss to him, bro.
Yeah.
But I just cannot see him taking this team to no Larry O'Brien, to nothing. But if he's on a different team, 100%. I agree with you. If you take Tatum off that team, put LeBron there, I can agree with you to some degree. 100%. I can agree with that. I can't agree with the Jokic one, though.
Shit.
Hell no.
Shit.
Hell nah, bro.
Fine.
Hell no. There's no evidence that shows.
Yeah, it is.
There's no evidence that right now, hold on, that right now, this LeBron James can take that team without Jokic to a final. This LeBron James, and you take Jokic out, bro.
Yes.
You know what Jokic is? Jokic is everything for that team, bro. Literally they played through him. They down low, high, the dribble handoffs. I'm talking everything, bro.
What do the Lakers do? What do the Lakers do?
And they ain't good enough.
That team. I'm talking about with that Nuggets team, with all of the consistency in shooting that they have around. When Jokic get double teamed, don't tell me LeBron James can't get anybody they shot out there because he's still doing it. Don't tell me he can't penetrate the lane, fast break, dunks, layups, everything, get everybody involved just as much, if not more, than Jokic can. That's a fact.
No. But he can do it more than Jokic because he doesn't.
Huh?
He doesn't. Jokic does it more.
They have better shooters out there. James, right? You can't say that. They have better shooters out there. LeBron James gets players.
They got Russell Westbrook there too now.
Say what now?
They got Russell Westbrook out there, and they got Aaron Gordon out there. So they're not going to have great shooting. I'm going to tell you that.
When they
will still see the same old Denver Nuggets.
Is Michael Porter Jr. still out there?
Yeah.
Okay, and shots that he knocking down. What about Jamal Murray? Is he out there?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so the majority of their team is still out there. The consistency that they had is still out there. Unless you want to talk about Bruce Brown being gone, but he wasn't there. He wasn't there last year as well.
Let me tell you something like this. You put Jokic on that Laker team with AD and all them niggas, I promise you they are top 3 team in
No,
the
they're not,
West.
bro.
Easily,
no,
bro.
they're not, because they don't knock down the shots that the Denver Nuggets does, man.
No, it's Jokic.
And it's LeBron.
Jokic,
LeBron.
Yeah, but LeBron ain't Jokic, bro.
You damn
Not
right.
now.
You damn right. Bro, listen. Anything Jokic could do, LeBron could do right now. And on top of that, and add the defense, bro. What less is he gonna do? What less? What less? What you mean at times? He held niggas in like 30% on defense.
But it's not that Jokic has been exposed playing defense now. Let's get this very clear. Yeah, he's exposed in defense now. There's no way.
Listen. Who was out there to expose them? Which big man was he going against?
I mean, I'm telling you just what it is.
Okay.
This is what it is. Whether or not,
all I'm telling you, them shots that they make it out in Denver, LeBron could do that shit too, and give you 30, and give you 10 rebounds, and give you the assists as well. What you mean? I don't believe it. Listen.
There's no way you believe this.
Let me ask you a question. Steph Curry can go to Denver.
What do you mean?
And what they gonna do? Because you have a little.
With Jokic?
No. In place of Jokic, can he do that?
No, that's not good enough.
I'm asking a question, but you know what? That's the wrong thing to ask, because Steph Curry he's not points, rebounds, and assists. That's not what he does, and that's what you need out there in Denver. I don't give a fuck with nobody talking about LeBron points, rebounds, and assists with consistent players around him. They definitely gonna do damage. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Know what you're talking about.
We got to put this on. We got to put this in the polls.
That's fine. We can do it. That's fine.
We got to poll this up.
I don't give a fuck about no polls. That's what I think. This is my poll.
No, I hear you, but listen, that's what we have. We got to poll this up.
No, for sure. That's fine. I don't care what I'm telling you is I don't care what they think. That ain't gonna change it ain't gonna change what I feel.
I hear you, but come on, man. Come on, bro.
Bro, LeBron is still gonna do stupid, silly work. Look, Jokic is only getting assists because they're knocking down shots. Hello?
Yeah, Jokic is not just an assist guy. Jokic in the post. Jokic in the post.
What is LeBron?
Yeah, but look, Jokic is better. Jokic is better.
LeBron can play in the post moves. He can. Yes, he does. He passes.
No, it's not. No, what I'm saying this. Right now, LeBron James he plays a lot more so on perimeter. You know that, though. He shoots way more threes now.
Listen.
Because, he's older, bro.
Listen.
What do you expect him to do?
LeBron, listen, you got your opinion. I got mine.
Yo,
and I'm leaving it.
I'm glad basketball season is coming up.
Me too.
These conversations going to go crazy.
Yeah. And I'm, like I said, put LeBron in Denver. They're going to be doing the same work. Because ain't nobody who go so LeBron still, he ain't going to get his 25 to 30?
Who's your center?
Now, that would be an issue. That'd be an issue. You feel me? That'd be an issue. You understand what I'm saying? You talking about in that aspect. You know what I mean? Because you're going to need a center, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? But LeBron James is still going to be to go out there and get boys they open looks and get listen. On the offensive end, bro, LeBron, it ain't like Jokic out there playing defense. He ain't locking nobody up.
Yeah. He can at least contest shots.
Bro,
yes.
It ain't
around the basket. He's 7 foot.
He ain't contested shit. What are you talking about? He's not no threat on defense, nigga.
Let me tell you.
On the offensive end, it wouldn't be no dip in production. I'll tell you that much.
Hell yeah, there would be.
Oh, man. All right, bro.
He gets more points. He gets more rebounds. He gets more assists. He's more efficient.
He should get more rebounds. He's under the rim.
Jokic is all over the place. He's not just he's all over the place.
No, on defense, he's not all over the place. He's one place.
Yeah. He's under the
he
rim,
gets exposed.
But especially not. No, he doesn't get exposed.
Yeah, you put him out there on the perimeter, he'll get exposed. Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't get exposed now. Is what I'm saying. We talking about right now.
He's not a defender, bro.
We know he's not a defender, but all that talk about him not being a defender, he doesn't get exposed like how people would say he gets exposed. He doesn't.
LeBron James will still be doing work out there in Denver.
All right,
he's one of a kind, baby.
Number 1 seed, top 2 seed, top 3 seed, 100%. No, they are not going to be that. I'll tell you that right now. They're not the team like they're definitely worse with LeBron James.
Oh wow. Hey, that's your opinion, though. That's cool.
Are they better with LeBron James or worse?
They're the same or better.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So they're gonna take a dip offensively.
What?
And they're gonna take a dip offensively.
Hell yeah.
All right, bro. All right.
Oh my God.
And listen, that's your opinion. I guess we'll never get to see it though, huh?
Yo, oh my gosh.
It's not even nothing to argue about no more. You're not going to agree, and I'm not going to agree with you. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You put LeBron anywhere with talent, with consistency, it's a wrap. So he's shown it over his career. Right, the team. Right, with consistency. Right, that's what Jokic had around him. Consistency.
Yeah, so that's why I said. If you take pretty much, if you have Tatum, you can put. I think you can put multiple players in Tatum's position, and they would still probably be the same team. I really believe that. But if you talking Jokic and LeBron, hell the fuck no. You talking about certain players? Nah, bro. You can't just do a full on swap. Ain't gonna work.
What Jokic doing in place of LeBron out there in L.A.? He gonna bring consistency.
Jokic and AD over there.
So let me ask you a question. They about to start knocking down them shots then because they're gonna be consistent.
They gonna knock shots down. He's gonna be down. Yeah.
So they gonna knock down. So they gonna knock down shots for Jokic, but not knock down shots for LeBron in the playoffs. That's what you're telling me. Even when they wide open
in the playoffs, Jokic gonna be getting that work, and AD gonna get that work.
LeBron and
AD gonna be a lot more double teaming because you can't just leave Jokic in the island down there. You don't leave LeBron either, nigga. What are you talking about? I'm not allowed LeBron to take them shots. He can take them fadeaway shots.
Ain't nobody. He gonna kill your ass. He gonna kill your ass. Stop it. And LeBron is more than just a fadeaway. LeBron is everything, my nigga. And Jokic would not be out there in LA.
But he's not everything like Jokic is at this moment in time in their careers.
Jokic would not have the LA Lakers number 1, number 2 seed because that would mean everybody else gonna have to be consistent. And they're not consistent players. Don't give a fuck what you talking about.
And AD would be a problem, bro.
And so LeBron and AD ain't no problem?
Yeah, but more of a problem with Jokic. I'm going to tell you that right now.
That's your opinion. I doubt it, but it is what it is.
I can't believe you think LeBron
Denver
is better.
Believe it.
We got to put that on the polls, man.
Believe it. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we'll see what Jokic's doing in year 22. You feel me? Probably nothing. So, at the end of the day, man, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. You know what I mean? We ain't going to talk y'all to death. We'll be back on here Thursday evening. Yeah, Thursday evening. You know what I mean? So hope everybody enjoys their Tuesday evening, their Wednesday evening. This basketball season is approaching. My boy Jordan got the Warriors going to the Western Conference Finals. You understand me? So we shall see how that unfolds as well. So listen, man. For the ones that's watching on YouTube right now, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button so y'all can maintain up to date with all things under the lights. Make sure you keep listening on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, man. We see the downloads, so keep listening, keep rocking with us, and we're gonna keep talking that sports talk. So let your friends know and all of that. That's my guy Jordan. That's our show for the day, and we gone.
Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah.